Last week I asked, what should racing be? Thanks for your 300 plus responses. Hey, even the two guys that suggested missile launchers. How death race of you. And I heard someone had to explain to Brian France when he finished viewing the movie that was not the 2010 NASCAR marketing plan. Brian France, the George Bush of racing. Let's start with this comment because it sets the tone of what everyone was trying to say about what racing should be. Quote, people getting together with their machinery and seeing who's best. Racing isn't about who can make the most money, get the biggest sponsor. It's about seeing who has the best skill and the best car. Then add to the definition this comment. Racing should just be about speed! Exclamation point. With this as a starting point, here's what else you told us. Marketing or racing. The action, the technology, the cars, the skills, the passion. That's why you watch racing. Stop the politics, ease up on the marketing. The show is the authenticity of racing. Another comment. Quote, it's the rivalries, brand versus brand, nation v nation, tech versus tech, driver versus driver. And the ambiance of racing, wrote one commenter, the sights, the sounds, the danger, living fast, the people, the parties, the playboy lifestyle. So Flavio Briatore, he's a viewer? Great. You know, he has the time. Private or factory teams? Private led the way. The Porsche model was the clear manufacturer's role. Just build them, baby. And here's what the Patron liveried Peugeot could look like if they go to private car on the fourth one. Many saw room for both factory and private with the idea, whatever it takes to get the technology developed and into real cars. Someone thought it'd be cool for colleges to get involved. Formula SAE was mentioned. Here's Japan's Tokai University fielding this LMP. 20 students on the team, 170 in support roles in the classrooms. Professors and racing managers guide the process. Let's talk factory a bit. Monday, DD told you about the Mercedes GP Braun McLaren buy-in, buy-out. So now Braun is a factory team. But when McLaren, a road car producer with their own engine design, soon builds their own F1 motor, they too will be a factory team. Mercedes gets to pick 3 drivers to join Hamilton from the mix of Button, Kimi, Rosberg, Heidfeld. The last 2 are Germans. MB wants a German world champion, and they think Rosberg is the next Button, you know, with just enough talent if plugged into their great car. Ha! Prussian ego forgetting Alonso Ferrari, Lewis McLaren will all be on revenge mode. Hey, Mercedes, hire Kimi with Rosberg, and keep the checkbook ready for Vettel because there's your German champion. Big series versus grassroots. Grassroots racing was the choice, but the question circled around who racing is for. If it's drivers, you voted for the access and affordability of grassroots. If racing is for fans, you like big series. We need both. Which gets us to the topic of what racing you like. Over 80% of you passionately pick production-based racing. Touring cars, Coney Challenge, GT, rally cars, drift cars, DTM, time attack. Why? You want to see cars that you can own, drive, and tune. Now across all racing, WRC was high on the list. Le Mans cars next, then F1. NASCAR was offered salvation if they went back to production-based cars like the 60s and 70s. Completely ignored was American IndyCar, because great finishes like Unser, Mears, Hornish have been lost to time or maybe politics. Green versus just racing. 65% of you said green tech is okay for racing. Someone called out the TTX GP bike series. The naysayers assume green means Prius racing, slow racing. You know, it need not. The point is, it seems car makers are allowing a disconnect between green tech, driving, and fun. Warning, you kill the passion for cars, you kill sales, you kill the biz. So why not use racing to develop the tech and spark emotions? That's it. Good job, fans, on the comments, and we'll see you next week.